What is up, everybody? No, I'm just playing. What's up, everybody? This is your girl Lysha Maurice, and we're gonna be starting a new segment on my channel, which is long overdue. I've been trying to do this since the beginning of the year. It is now March 5th. Called Clout Chaser TV. Roll the intro.
Clout, yeah, clout, oh, clout, yeah, clout, oh, clout, gimme clout, clout, gimme clout, clout, gimme clout, clout.
So yeah, this is Clout Chaser TV. With Clout Chaser TV, we're gonna be doing like weekly videos about things that have gone on in the YouTube community, your favorite YouTubers and mine, and we're just gonna sit down, we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna give some opinions, we're gonna talk a little shit, and we're gonna have some fun with it. So without further ado, here is Clout Chaser TV. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. So, first topic this week, we're going to talk about one person I said I would never talk about on my channel ever again. We're going to talk about Mr. Chris Sales. So, apparently, and I might have to put, glasses on for this one. Apparently, there's a picture of our beloved Katie from My Wife and Kids in some form of lingerie holding baby CJ. Now, I am all for one of you, moving on and finding yourself and finding, your new people, whatever, Hey, it is what it is, Shit happens, life happens, do what you gotta do. But however, I don't agree with this particular thing. Now, Queen apparently had seen what Parker was wearing prior to the picture going up. She said she had FaceTime CJ right before, Parker posted the picture or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And she didn't have a problem with it. So I guess if the mother doesn't have a problem with it, maybe nobody else should have a problem with it. But I just think that it's just some things that aren't appropriate. But then again, I'm not a mother, so my opinion probably doesn't fucking matter. But at the same time, it's just like, just certain things you don't do. But if they're filming a music video for whatever, like, shit, that's not nice. If they're filming a video for whatever song Chris is about to put out, go for it, have fun, live your life, do you, boo boo, all that. I just don't agree with a lot of the shit that Chris does. But that's just me being a woman and, being a woman. So, yeah, also, while we're on the subject of Squeaker, his wife, because they're not divorced yet, his wife, Queen Naja, she just recently filmed her video for Medicine. And let me tell you, I'm gonna probably put the picture right here. The people that she got from the music video, I see her vision, I see her concept, and I can't wait to see how it pans out. But the people she got in the video, the girl looks like her and the guy looks exactly like Chris, but just a little darker. So I see her vision. She is probably gonna it's gonna pan out like their marriage in a sense. Like, that's how I feel. But we'll just see, when the video comes out. I will do a reaction to the video when it comes out. She also just released a song with Armand and Trey. I haven't heard it yet. I'm probably gonna do a reaction on that a little bit later. So guys, make sure you subscribe to my reaction channel. Because I just want to hear what it sounds like. I've been actually waiting for a track from these three. Their mashups are amazing, so I just really like to see what the hell they've done in the studio while they were in LA. So let's go on to this whole DDG Kennedy TroyceTV drama. First of all, I want to say that I love all three of these people. I am a subscriber to all three of these people. I was subscribed to Troyce before I was subscribed to DDG and Kennedy. I kind of can tell you the order of how my subscriptions went. It was Troyce, then it was Kennedy, then it was DDG. Because, you know, I'm a makeup girl. You feel me? You see me? Makeup videos coming soon, you know? Nice plug, right? I know, you feel me? So, basically, this past week, I'm trying to think of the exact day. I want to say Tuesday or Wednesday. It might have been Wednesday. DDG and Kennedy were on their way back from Turks and Caicos, and DDG went on to Twitter, and he was, you know, going on a little rant. You know, when things aren't right, you know, and you feel like you can't talk to your significant other, you go to the internet. And being that they're such big public figures, I think that a lot of the times the fans get too involved and start giving out their opinions, and it kind of like messes with the relationship because you have so many people in your business, you know? So he took to Twitter and he was saying, you know, his next relationship will not be on social media. You guys will probably never see whoever it is, blah, 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 blah. Next tweet said that he was single. Mind you, they're on a plane together, sitting next to each other. So, you mean to tell me whatever issues you were having at that very moment, you couldn't just turn over and be like, hey babe, you know, blah blah blah, this is what's happening with me, this is how I feel right now, and you know, it is what it is. Now, I can admit I am guilty of running the Twitter when, you know, things are wrong with me, but I'm not that big, you feel me? Like, it is like, you know, it's just like, you know when to and when to not, you know, do certain things. And I feel like at that moment he just felt away, and that was his best way to get it out. So she's tweeting, he's tweeting, she's tweeting, he's tweeting, and then our favorite shit talker, TroyceTV, made a video maybe this past weekend, because today's Monday, so the video came out maybe about 2 days ago. And you know, he does a lot of conspiracy theories on his channel, and I feel like had that particular video had been a conspiracy theory, because it was long enough to be a conspiracy theory, it wouldn't have gotten, you know, as much hate as it did. But basically in the video, Troyce was saying that, you know, he feels like Kennedy is using DDG, that she's changed as a person. Like, you can see it in her videos that she's really gone from a beauty guru to being a daily vlogger. Not so much daily, but to being a vlogger. And most of her videos are pretty much just her and Daryl, and I can kind of agree with that, but I don't think that she's changed. When you're in a relationship, you do very much so pick up on your significant others, like their habits, the way they talk, the way they act. You do pick up on that, and they've been talking for almost a year now. So I mean, of course she's acting like him. Of course things are gonna like change or whatever, views are gonna jump and stuff, because this is a man who's on his third channel that's about to hit 1 million. So, you know, audiences, you know, switch over. Like, I'm pretty sure the Casey Killers are now subscribed to Daryl, as well as the DDG squad is subscribed to Kennedy, you know, because you always want to see the two different sides of everything. But you know, in the video, it kind of veered off of Kennedy and started to talk about DDG and Essence, and I didn't see why that couldn't have been a separate video. I'm not a fan of Essence. I can say that I'm not a fan of Essence. But I do feel the same way that Daryl does. Why is it that you had to use his girlfriend as clickbait in your video to literally talk about her for like 10 seconds, you know? I feel like that was unnecessary as fuck, like a lot of shit that goes on YouTube, but it is what it is. Like, that's just our community. Like, that's how it is. If this hair don't get out of my fucking face. Anyway, but yeah, like, that's just how our community is. And it is like, you get your views how you can. Like, this ad revenue shit is not, you know, it's not popping. Like, I'm not a monetized channel, so I can talk as much shit as I fucking want to. I can cuss however much I want to, you feel me? But not everybody has it the way that I do, you feel me? So I feel like Essence really should have, like, if she was gonna, you know, talk about Kennedy and her Q&A, to have chose a different title, you know, because the title, how do I feel about my ex's girlfriend, that wasn't necessary. But I don't know how to put this in a nice way. I just personally feel like Troyce isn't wrong for his opinions. It's just the way that people take them. Because honestly, at the end of the day, all these videos are for entertainment. We're entertainers. That's all it is. Like, we are entertainers. And I feel like because we're also humans, everyone like takes it in a different way. It's like, oh, you know, you playing, you feel me? It's like, you making money off of me. And it's like, oh, you're making money off of me, you're chasing. It never fails. Every time I make a video, I always end up dropping my fucking mouse. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, we're entertainers, and you know, people throw the word clout around a lot, and it's rather the fuck annoying, which is why I took the name and I flipped it. So oh, you're chasing my clout, you're a clout chaser, you want this from me, you want that from me, you're making blah 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 for me, blah 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 blah. You know, I like to flip shit, so that's kind of where the name came from. It was just like, okay, basically, if this video gets into hand of any of these YouTubers that I talk about on a weekly basis, I'm going to be called a clout chaser, so therefore, why not just call it Clout Chaser TV? You know, that makes sense, you feel me? So everybody has their own opinions. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. Everybody who has a platform is entitled to state their own opinions on these platforms. You feel me? So if that's gonna be a big ass drama at, you know, at VidCon, at playlists, whatever, I guess we'll see how it pans out on camera, if it's caught on camera, whatever the case may be. I was going to talk about CJ So Cool and DDG, but I did that in the very, very first episode that I did, that I never released because there was no video, it was just audio. So if I could find those audio clips, I probably won't insert them. But yeah, so I'm not going to talk about it. It came to my mind because I was talking about DDG. But the main focus for me for this video, which is why I got all the small topics out, and some people be like, oh, but we don't really know him like that. Get to know him. There is a rapper / Twitch streamer by the name of 6 Seconds. Now, when I first discovered this man back in 2011, he was going by the name Shizzy6. So I've always known him as Shizzy, and that's what I'm going to call him. But 6 Seconds is his artist name. March 1st, 2016. Shizzy dropped his EP, Demigod. On Demigod, the second track on the album was called 3:30 a.m. Now with 3:30 a.m., it's a song basically, about his life and everything, It's a really, really dope song. Now, work with me here because I know some, like the majority of my viewers, we know what I'm talking about, okay? Because we all came from Shizzy's stream. So Tory Lanez released his album Thursday, I believe. I haven't really listened to Tory Lanez since Chinks Tape 2. Mind you, I used to be like a huge fan, like before he went mainstream. But he releases the album, and there is a song on the album that is very, very, very similar. Not similar, the same exact song as, like, it's the same as 3:30 a.m. Can I give you, I think it's called Hate to Say. Not 100% sure. Don't really care. Like I said, I've been a fan of Shizzy since 2010, 2011, when I was 16 years old. I am 23, turning 24, okay? So I have been a fan of this man for a very, very long time. So it was brought to my attention on Discord. So I peeped. I went on Spotify. I looked up the song. I didn't even get to what Tory was saying. I heard the beat and I was like, this is 3:30 a.m. So I don't know how it got to Shizzy, or if Shizzy was listening to the album and he heard it. But apparently what happened was Tory's people heard that beat. They reached out to the producer, which is Bobby Made the Beat. And they was like, look, we remade this beat. We're gonna give you credit on Tory's album, blah blah blah, 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 okay? Now, Shizzy owns Bobby's version. He bought the exclusive from Bobby. Tory's people remade the beat. There's a sample on there that neither Bobby or Shizzy could, come out of pocket for. You feel me? So I guess they remade the beat and then they paid for the sample. Put it on Tory's album. But if you listen to the two songs, Tory's flow is identical to Shizzy's flow. The first bar in both songs are the same. Now I know there's a lot of people that's covering this on YouTube, but as a person who is kind of close to the situation and has more insight on it, I feel like this is some complete bullshit. Underground artists have been getting ripped off for years, but it's not a lot of people who have straight up be like, yo, this is my shit, give me my credit for my shit, you feel me? Or at least be like, yo, my bad, feel me? And Tory's not doing that. Apparently videos out here have been getting copyrighted. DJ Academics he's reporting on it, but he's not. He's doing the industry ass kisser thing, where he's not naming Shizzy. He's just saying the rapper, the underground rapper, claims, is he clout chasing, blah blah blah, whoop-de-whoop. First of all, I don't think that Shizzy has any reason to be doing any form of clout chasing. This nigga has had his own clout for many years, you feel me? Just because he's not a mainstream artist and he doesn't have as much buzz as Tory doesn't mean that, he's chasing clout to become mainstream, you feel me? This nigga has worked with Kendrick Lamar. Come on, Are you serious, bro? Like, and not. I'm sorry. I'm putting it out there. Yes, Shizzy has had a song out with Kendrick Lamar many years ago. If you try and look it up, you're probably not gonna find it because he has taken all of his music from his past down. Yes, Shizzy, I'm calling you out. So I'm bothered by the entire situation. I guess Shizzy probably leaked the DMs or whatever, but Tory DM'd him Saturday, flapping his gums or whatever, came at him sideways instead of, you know, coming talking to him as a man. And I'll probably insert the Instagram videos wherever. And Tory feels like Shizzy's clout chasing. Honestly, there's no reason to clout chase, and Tory is not someone to get clout off of, because you come and you go. Like, look how long it took for us to get your second album. Sorry. I'm not being biased here, I'm just saying. It took a while. So with that, we are getting a diss track from 6 Seconds to Tory Lanez. Don't know when it's coming out. He initially said that he wasn't going to do it unless Tory got out of pocket. Tory got out of fucking pocket. So we're getting the diss track. If you guys want like to hear like more in-depth conversation about this topic, listen to the podcast tomorrow, because we're recording today, which is Monday, and we'll be dropping the podcast tomorrow. Let's Talk Real Talk on SoundCloud, and you guys can hear me and Genios talk about it some more in depth, because, you know, we have actually like been up under the situation since, you know, like it started. All right, so basically that is it for this week in Clout Chaser TV. Let's hope I can keep this up, because y'all know I start shit on my channel and then like I don't finish them. Like, I am really thinking about transitioning this channel over into beauty. I'm not, you know, 100% sure yet. I really don't want to be a beauty girl. I like doing what I'm doing, but, you know, people just be in your ear. They be like, ah, and I'm just like, no. So, ooh, this tangled real fast. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that is what's going on right now in the YouTube community. Like I said, if you guys want to hear more about that 6 Seconds Tory Lanez story, go ahead and, you know, listen to Let's Talk Real Talk podcast on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, and all those good podcast platforms. That's not Spotify, because Spotify hates us. So yeah, if you guys want to hear more of our opinions on that, or, you know, hear more of what I got to say, then listen to this week's episode. It will be out tomorrow. And every Tuesday, for that matter, you know, we have a podcast episode that comes out every Tuesday. You know what time it is. Follow me on Twitter at _Lysha Maurice X3, Instagram Blue Rebel X3, twitch.tv/Lysha Maurice X3. You can even hit me up on Snapchat at Lysha Maurice X3. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. My gaming channel is in the description box below, and my reaction channel is in the description box below. So you guys, like I said, I am Lysha Maurice, and this is Clout Chaser TV, and I will see you guys next week.
Clout, yeah, clout, oh, clout, yeah, clout, oh, clout. Give me clout, clout, give me clout.